Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for March. I hope everybody out there is having a great day. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general tarot reading. It may not resonate with every Cancer sign out there. So guys, if it's not resonating, please check your other signs and placements. See if your messages might be in those readings. We're going to start with your current energy, and then we're going to move all the way through to the end of March. So as you can tell, it's going to be a little predictive in nature, and it will depend upon your personal timeline as to when these events will occur. But as always, if you feel like it's not resonating with you, Cancer, please just, don't push yourself into it. All right? Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Cancer? What would you like Cancer to know for the month of March? All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be some sort of a loss that you're dealing with. Could be financial, or it could be, personal. There's something here that seems to be restricting your independence in some way. Could be financial restraints. All right, you have the Nine of Cups crossing it. So that's positive. So that's wish fulfillment. So there's wish fulfillment that is affecting this or is coming towards you. You could be trying to get very clear on what it is that you really want. Let me see what happened here in the past. Show me the past for the sign of Cancer. Two of Pentacles, yeah. For some of you, this is financial. You may have been robbing Peter to pay Paul a little bit, feeling some of those financial loss or pinches. But you do have wish fulfillment coming in here. So I feel like everything's going to be okay. For others of you, I do feel like there's some sort of a decision that you made in the past. There was a sense here of trying to find balance in your life, feeling like your ships were just not coming in, and it resulted in some sort of a loss. Now, while this is happening is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So that does indicate that there's been some sort of a love affair that has failed, or it can also indicate a need for you to pour love into yourself right now, Cancer. So, because that's what would bring about your wish fulfillment, particularly if you're identifying that you might have some codependent energy, or somebody could be codependent on you. So let me see what's on your mind. Show me what's on Cancer's mind. What's Cancer thinking about? Oh, Cancer's thinking about love. Two of Cups. You may be thinking about a particular person. This person could be a soulmate, or you believe this person to be, but you're thinking about love. Yeah. So let me see. Let's see what's coming in March for you. Show me March for the sign of Cancer. Show me March for the sign of Cancer. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Now, don't panic. Don't panic, all right? With the Ten of Cups in the reverse, you're starting out here not really getting the emotional gratification that you're wanting, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to. It just means that that's how you're starting March out. So don't panic. Show me how Cancer is showing up. All right, you're showing up as the Tower in reverse. So you've had a Tower moment. Something has completely collapsed. Yeah, something has totally collapsed. It could have been a relationship, but you feel like your world is in upheaval right now. And really all you want is to feel the love of a soulmate, to feel emotionally content, to feel safe in a connection. I do see you rebuilding yourself after this collapse, and that's positive. So you're kind of pulling your energy back together after things have kind of just collapsed on you. And I'm hearing scorched ground. I don't know what that means. It's scorched ground. Isn't that like if something happens and you just burn it all down? So I don't know. I'm hearing scorched ground. The energy coming towards you is the Three of Wands in the reverse. Now, this is somebody who is impatient. So there could be somebody coming towards you that is impatient to have contact with you or, be involved. I don't know. We'll clarify. Let me see Spirit's advice. Spirit's advice is the Three of Cups. Spirit is saying pour the love into yourself. In this particular deck, we see that she has 2 cups, right? But she's pouring the love into the 1 cup. All right. So focus on your own happiness. Focus on what will make you happy. Let me see your outcome at the end of the Strength card. You may be dealing with a Leo, or you could be by the end of the month. But this is a card of strength. It's a card of courage. It's a card of, being resilient here. It's also a card of working on self, and that's what's making you strong. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. That's very nice, especially for those of you who have had some financial issues. You may have a large sum of money coming into your pockets. That's underlying energy. For others of you, this could be a relationship that's coming in that will be strong and stable. So let's clarify. Spirit, what is the Nine of Pentacles here? Yeah, again, Nine of Cups. So you're really focused on what it is that you want. There's some sort of a cycle that is closing out for you, and you just can't wait for it to be closed out. I feel like you're really focusing here on what it is that you want, and you strongly want wish fulfillment. And that looks like it has to do with emotions and love. Yep, the Strength card in the reverse. So there's a need for you to work on yourself. In order to get your wish fulfillment, it's very clear, in order for you to get your wish fulfillment, you have to work on yourself. There's some issues within self that need to be looked at. For some of you, there's definitely some codependency that has to be addressed. Let's see why this Two of Pentacles is here. Yeah, the King of Wands in the reverse. There may have been a lack of action in the past as well that could have caused some issues. You could have also been dealing with maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Leo is actually very strong, that you could have been dealing with somebody who was juggling you and someone else. So be aware of that. And it could have been a very codependent connection that you thought was a wish fulfillment, But it's something that you're having to look at. Let me see why this Ace of Cups is here. All right, so this is the energy coming towards you. This Three of Wands in the reverse. So somebody's coming towards you and they want a beginning, either a new beginning or a beginning with you. They want to take a leap of faith with you. So this is somebody that you had an ending with, Cancer, or this is somebody who knows that you've gone through an ending and they're hoping you will take this leap of faith with them. So I'm really curious about this energy that's coming towards you. Just be very careful. Pisces energy is here. Let me see what's on your mind. Yeah, an offer of love. There's something to do with an offer of love, that your love is on your mind. You're thinking about love. You may be feeling like there is somebody that is in your energy who is your soulmate, because that's a soulmate card. So you're either thinking about giving this person an offer of love, or you're hoping that they will give you this offer of love. There's somebody you definitely have your mind on. Let's look at March for you. See if that clears up some of this. Because you know what it is that you want, but it's almost like it's elusive. It's like you can't quite get what it is that you want. And the indication is that you have to address what's going on with you, and you have to love yourself. You have to be able to pour that love into yourself. And the way that you're going to do that is by addressing your own issues. There could even be some addictions here for some of you. Some of you could be self-medicating. There could be codependency. But whatever that is the core that's causing the blockage of you getting what it is that you want in its entirety. So let me see March for Cancer. Show me March for the sign of Cancer. All right. Yeah, the Devil. The Devil. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the Death card, and there's the Tower. And this is what you're going to be recovering from, is this Tower. We have the Star card in reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So, Cancer, you're dealing with some sort of toxicity. It could be self-medication. It could be codependency. There's something here that is toxic, and it's literally blocking your happiness. And it does look like it is with regard to some kind of a relationship. So in the first week of March, I see you being very discontent. I see you kind of seated in a toxic energy, and it could be affecting your money even. It's definitely an energy, it feels like it's an energy that you need to be like taking care of self. There's it's almost like a sense of not loving yourself the way you need to. And I'm seeing it over and over. I see it in the current energy. I see it in Spirit's advice. I see it here in the monthly energy. So it's leading you to a Tower moment. So I also feel like there's a need for you to really focus on yourself, focus on your money as well. There is something toxic here, either within you, and it could, as within, so without. So it could be also in your energy outside of you, but it is affecting your happiness. It's affecting your stability. And there's a need for you to really address that in this first week. Now, that being said, I do see that there is a change that occurs in the end of the first week going into the second week. And it's almost like it's being revealed to you by some angelic force or a guide, or, it's a healing force. And it's like it's being revealed to you. You're being guided into this. And it's going to bring about this very positive change. It could also be with regard to the soulmate that is on your mind. So, because I do see soulmate energy here. But it's going to bring about a transformation. And if this is a soulmate that is on your mind, know that you are literally being guided to this person in order to bring about this transformation. Not all transformations, Cancer, are easy. Whatever this transformation is going to be a Tower moment in your life. So I do feel that there's some sort of a big change that is happening in the second week of March. And it could be that you're going to have a choice between two people. Or if not that, it's a big choice in love. Now, in the third week, I see you bringing about some sort of an ending here. And this ending, it looks like it has to do with a soulmate, or it has to do, you may choose one person over another. But this ending that you're bringing about is also a transformation, and it is going to cause a huge Tower moment. You will recover from it, but it is going to be, it's going to tear something to pieces in the process. In the fourth week, I see a bit of imbalance. I see a little bit of imbalance. I see not really understanding why it had to go that way, why it had to lead to such an upheaval, the emotions and the feelings being imbalanced. There's something to do with a offer that you felt was not equal. It wasn't, an equal give and take. It wasn't emotionally stable. And I do feel like you're turning down somebody's offer, or somebody might be turning yours down. And that too is going to cause a Tower moment. So it looks like there's a lot of work that you got to do on yourself in the month of March. There's some sort of toxic energy. It's either self-medicating, or it's something to do with codependency, or both. And there's going to be a lot of changes. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of changes, it looks like, in the month of March. There's also an ending here in the third week, or a big decision in love that's going to kind of rock your world a little bit. You will recover from it, but there's definitely going to be some uphill battles here. Just know, though, that the underlying energy is this Ace of Pentacles. So there is something new that is trying to come through here, something that is solid. But in order to get there, Cancer, you have to deal with all this toxic stuff that's going on. And maybe it's not your toxic stuff. Maybe it's somebody who's codependent on you or who's self-medicating. I do feel like, you know, there is this energy within you, though, that you're almost afraid of getting what it is that you want. And I do feel like you do need to spend a good bit of time this month learning to love yourself, trying to get very, very real with yourself about why it is that you are feeling emotionally discontent. So let's look at this Tower in reverse. Show me how Cancer is showing up. All right, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. We have Justice in reverse and the 10. So there's some sort of a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle that you're going through here. It caused this upheaval. You're trying to rebuild your energy, but I feel like you are having difficulty actually taking action on what it is that you want in order to rebuild yourself. There was some sort of an injustice done, and I do feel like it was with a karmic partner. I see a karmic partner here, and I feel like it was a very passionate connection. We've got the King and the Queen of Wands in reverse, and that can just spell a lot of passion, but it can also be when things break down, it's equally as passionate. So something here went very badly. There could even be legal implications here with the Justice card in reverse. Just know that you have this 10 of Wands in the reverse, so these problems that you're experiencing will be solved. They are things that can be and will be solved. All right? So it's not going to last forever. So just keep your chin up. And remember, Cancer, that's the beauty of tarot, is that if you can see where the energy is going, it kind of guides you on what you need to look at and how you need to maneuver and how you need to move in order to affect the energy in a more positive way. Nothing here is set in stone. Let's see the energy coming towards you, because this is somebody who wants to take a leap of faith. Show me the energy coming towards Cancer. Two of Swords, Four of Cups reversed, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and the Two of Coins in the reverse. So this person who is in your energy, this person wants to take a leap of faith with you. They know that something here has ended. I feel like this person almost was waiting for something to end. I really do. Now, they may have been very indecisive in the past, and they may have actually been a bit disrespectful or not really acknowledged, you know, what you could bring to the table or what you may have been bringing to the table. But this is somebody who is now stepping forward, and they are stepping forward in an honest and direct manner. They have made a decision. In the past, they looked very indecisive, but they've made a decision here, and they're kind of wondering what's going to happen now. They feel almost like everything is up in the air. So I do feel like this is somebody who has difficulty expressing their feelings and emotions. They tend to be more up in their head. And they, in the past, definitely some air sign energy here for a lot of you. But this is somebody who was indecisive in the past. And they may have even gone in another direction because they weren't valuing what was being given to them by you. But now they've gotten honest with themselves, and now I feel like they are impatient to have this leap of faith with you. So let's see what Spirit's advice is. Show me Spirit's advice. Well, look at that. Ace of Cups. The Empress in reverse. And the Knight of Swords. Spirit is saying you must pour this love into yourself first. There is a sense here of not knowing your value and your self-worth, and that is what is keeping you from your emotional fulfillment. So you have to learn to love you, Cancer. It's over and over. You know, there is love that is here, but it's not going to grow. It's not going to, you know, become bigger and better. Because you haven't been nurturing self. And there's a need here for the truth. You have this Knight of Swords, and this Knight of Swords is somebody speaking this truth to you. It could even be through this reading, but there's definitely, Spirit is saying, you are not valuing yourself. You are not realizing how wonderful you really are. Pour that love into you. So let's see your outcome. I just keep getting that same message over and over. Show me the outcome for the sign of Cancer. Show me the outcome for the sign of Cancer at the end of March. All right, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords and Four of Wands along with the Ace of Swords reverse. So what I'm seeing here at the end of the month, okay, I feel like you're going to take a break. Some of you might even be taking a vacation, okay? You're definitely taking a break in order to heal yourself. There's still a lot of anxiety that is attached to not having clarity. And that's a lack of clarity with regard to a marriage or with regard to a relationship. There's also an indication here that is coming through. There is a relationship that is trying to come through, but there's a lack of clarity. And I feel like it's because you have to work on self first. You have to address what it is that is causing this anxiety in you. And you absolutely don't know right now. So I do see you pulling back, but there is definitely this opportunity here for you to have a relationship with somebody. There's a sense of celebration that is around the corner, but you're kind of holding yourself back from that until you actually heal and do the work. All right. Bottom of the deck is the World in reverse. So again, it's the same message I have to tell you. I just keep getting it over and over. There's unresolved issues that have to be addressed in order for this Ace of Pentacles to come in. So there is something that is really good that is trying to come into your life, Cancer, but you have to address past hurts, past issues, possibly addiction issues, maybe codependency. There's something here that occurred in your energy with this Justice card in the reverse, and you have to address that. You have to heal. You have to pour that love into yourself in order for this to be able to come in. Otherwise, it's just going to wither because the toxic energy is still present. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card and we'll see if there's any further messages for you. Number 13, it's called Fleeting Beauty. All right, let me read that for you. Give me just a second. It says, cherish the moments of beauty in your life. This card beseeches you to look around you and to acknowledge the rare beauty of life, the glory of the daylight, the sweetness of the everyday moments that are the gifts the universe gives us all day. There is a divine beauty that is fleeting and brief, but its very short life reminds you to seize every moment of loveliness every day and to know that you are a part of the great cycles of the planet. So open up to the divinity, savor the moments, cherish them, and most of all, notice them, for so many people are blind to all the blessings the planet has offered them. Make time for experiences in your life and grow the appreciation you have within your life. It is not as simple as saying being grateful. We must first notice the beauty around us, see the beauty that is within us too, and to cherish it, no matter how brief and bright the gift burns. Find the pleasure in things that are temporary and do not lament their passing so hard that you are robbed of the joy of their presence. Find something in your life that is brief, that is temporary, that will not endure as other things do, and savor it. for it is rare and precious beauty for its rarity. Glory in the pleasures of this moment, those that lie within you, those that dwell outside of you, and know that all will return again and can be rediscovered within memory and the sanctity of reverent experience. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, so Cancer, I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, hit the like button. Be sure you subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, guys, namaste.